Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 13 of Talking with Tyrants. I almost always forget what number we're on. I'm the King Psycho.
This is Banger.
Stoney.
This is Dan.
Oh, we almost got it this time.
Almost.
Oh, shit. I like it. All right, so.
Figuring out who's going in what order, though, aren't we?
Alrighty, gonna smash that intro vid. And we're live. So I wanted to do one last little hurrah with the old intro video, but just be informed, people. Next podcast, it is going to be something different and grand and wonderful and amazing and perfect. But I wanted to give the old intro video a little finale, give it its last little touch up, and let the world see it its last time. And it will be getting retired after this episode.
Say its goodbyes.
Yeah. Lucky number 13. You know, it lived for a bit. It was wonderful. You know, we started the show with no intro, and then eventually that was the intro, and now it's all changed and much better. So I guess we could hop right into incoming tyranny on that note, because with big changes coming, I believe last podcast we mentioned that we were about a week off from purchasing the domain name for the website. It has now since been purchased, and the wonderful web design team has been cracking at it. So hopefully next week we'll have a little bit more news about that, and I'm really excited to see where it comes, because I saw the magical work you put on it in a very short time with Squarespace. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what you do and what the rest of the guys do throughout the next few weeks. And then what else we got? We got Hunters of TyCo coming up next week. I don't have the exact details, but those details will likely be released a couple days after this podcast, as this podcast will be released today. So I'll get that info from Wicked Lucifer, figure out exactly what game he's doing, the achievements he's chasing, and inform everybody of the stream times and date and everything like that. But to inform on some of those changes in regard to Hunters of TyCo, it has now been transitioned from a weekly event, just because it was a little too much for the duo that was doing it. But now it's bi-weekly, so every other week we'll be getting a live stream from them. Those streams will, excuse the beep, of course, my coffee pot wanted to be a part of the podcast. Dick. But
Quiet down back there for
I know.
Rooster out.
I'll go fucking, yeah, exactly. I'll use the fucking coffee pot as practice for that goddamn rooster. So yeah, they're going bi-weekly. Last week we did have one, but there was stream issues. Meeseeks has been having some troubles with the hosts of Hunters of TyCo. For some reason, I don't know why it's only those two, but Meeseeks doesn't put up their live broadcasting for some reason. I might just have to troubleshoot and figure out what the cause is of that. So unfortunately, they didn't really get much airtime this last event because it didn't do the announcement. I think beyond that, I'll pass it over to you, Dan, because I know you got some news about some videos and stuff and things.
Yeah, just a bit of something. Go ahead to the Minecraft video. I think you'll like it.
Oh, you sound a little quiet, Dan. Oh. Now you sound really quiet.
Yeah, yeah. He sounds super
I'm
quiet.
killed dead.
No.
Dan, come back. Oh,
It's have
there you go.
you got me?
Yep.
It's
There you go.
it's difficult. See, I've got a specific settings to travel my voice back in time, as you know, instead of my body. So sometimes that's connection issues. But yeah, sorry, I was also saying. So we've I finished up on the Minecraft video that we've got. I think you're gonna like it. It's got a little Ewok Stoney in there. Um, it's interesting. It's a short one. You're kind of limited with what you can do with it. You're going to do a lot of just in first person views and a lot of smooth camera movement. So it's done anyway. It's ready.
Yeah.
I'll send
Oh, yeah.
I'll send it to you before I upload it anyway, just so you can have a little peek at it.
Yeah,
But
if you
it's
ever
got,
wanted to revamp the video with a little bit more leeway, I could download the server, and then launch it as creative. That way, the people on the realm, like our achievement stuff, won't get, because if you change something to creative, like you can't gain achievements on it. But I can download it, make a copy of it, and then turn it into creative. That way, you have like full camera capabilities if you ever wanted to look back into revamping the video at some point.
Cool. Yeah, I could have a look at that in the future, definitely.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
But that does lead me to the next bit. Like I said on the Discord, I'm really excited about the Red Dead video that I'm going to start getting into tomorrow. So I'll get a little intro, and I'm going to hit Beats up on, see if he's on, or OG can give me a quick hand just filming an introduction bit, because I think OG would be the best one for it, because what I've got in mind for it, he suits playing this part in, so I'm going to give him a shout anyway.
Cool.
So I'll be spending a couple of weeks working on that, and should be in time ready for the next podcast. So
Nice.
we'll see how that goes.
Awesome.
Is anything else you guys got to cover?
Well, I guess on that note, I know we did announce that the takeover was replaced this weekend with Desert Hijinks, and it was fun as fuck.
That was super fun.
Yeah, it was a really great event.
That was
So
fun.
it's exciting because now Desert Hijinks is going to remain as a monthly adventure for all of us to get together on Red Dead and do some crazy shenanigans. It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be one of the
He said he's got
better events.
a few more things in mind, doesn't he, as well? So some more games for us next time.
Yeah. Oh, and if
it's
anybody
quality.
got good footage of mine and Queen's fist fight, she's specifically requesting that we get a clip of her and I's fight.
I believe I have the clip where she smashed your head into the corral.
Yeah, I think we were side by
I think I
side
caught that,
watching it,
yeah.
weren't we?
I gotta go through everything and look.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip the shit out of my Twitch video, and I'll send you some stuff for it.
Alright, cool. Yeah, she was like, "Man, I forgot to record that," but then afterwards we scrapped and I whooped her ass, so I felt better.
She just wants something to make you remember.
Yeah. This is what I'll do
That
if
kicked
you
your ass
fuck
one
up.
time.
All right. So, but that's pretty much it. New event coming monthly. Desert Hijinks, Hunters of TyCo is now bi-weekly. Red Dead video is going to be in the works soon, which is exciting. Dead Den's wizardry continues, and the website being in development, which is all good things. Also, just to I guess the starter announcement, because it will be happening soon, I have a plan set up financially that by October, well, really the end of October, I will be buying the first batch of TyCo official merchandise. So that's fun. Yeah. So in a couple months here, we're going to be seeing some fucking TyCo logos on coffee mugs and some t-shirts and a couple other things that I got in mind. So get ready for that. Yeah. And then the other...
Pre-order?
Probably. You probably
Just
could.
put me down for one of everything.
Alright, that works. I do have a plan for some of the core homies. There'll be some generosity handed around for sure. The other exciting thing is that I have a financial plan set up as well, that by March of next year, it'd be the second week of March, I will have allocated the best version of this thing called a Cricut, which is capable of doing like a bajillion things. It can print vinyl or like e-paint on stuff. It can etch things and engrave things. It can literally, it's essentially a merchandise machine. So I would be able to,
That's
you
what
know,
Beyonce got.
Make
yeah,
your own
And
stuff.
she got this big thing for her camera that hooks up to it too, so she can print
Yep.
out her pictures.
yeah. So that's what we're looking to get, and then that will turn it into where we can just buy bulk of base stuff, which is 1,000 times cheaper than having people print it for us, and then we'll be able to, you know, do
Yeah.
direct order. If somebody wants a T-shirt with the TyCo logo on it, boom, we just press it. A couple weeks later, it's in their mailbox. So that's super exciting.
Yeah.
So leading up into 2021, we'll be looking at merchandise and getting that TyCo logo out to the peeps, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Awesome.
What was that? Stoney, you sound quiet.
Yo.
He said
Oh,
something, I
Tyrants?
couldn't hear you.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, there you go. Alright. Oh, shit. It's the internet. Man. Alright. So, God, guys, we have a lot for this segment today. A lot of
lot of
shit
weird
is
stuff.
going on. Well, you know, we'll get the Ozzy Man one out of the way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ozzy Man reviews. He's one of my favorite content creators. He does ridiculous like voiceover, fucking to like just random videos. It could be a lot of it is like nature stuff, and he'll just do like the voiceovers of like the animals and everything like that. But I stumbled on this video of his that it's Ozzy Man reviews vicious cat fights, and none of the cat fights are vicious at all. It's like all these lazy ass slow cats, but it's just his vocals over it and like the context that he puts to these cats doing shit. It is hilarious, and he does that for so much. Like, it's pretty wild. It's a fun video. But if you guys haven't seen a lot of his stuff, I would absolutely recommend to like check some of his shit out. It's hilarious. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I saw that and I was literally like in tears watching it. So I definitely wanted to share that with the world. Yeah, I guess the next thing up is provided by Mr. Stoney Bowski. I didn't read the full article, so I don't know if you want to detail it some, but the homie that got struck by fucking lightning. Like,
I watched the video. I didn't.
it's a video? Is it a video? Oh, let me pull it up.
Is it?
How was the video?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a video. But that thumbnail alone, like, you can see the homie in the ball of you can't really see him, but you see the ball of light and you're like, damn, what are the odds? Like,
Yeah, the video's crazy.
I'm pulling it up right now.
That's why you don't play in the rain.
Oh shit.
He proper got zapped, didn't he?
It's fucking crazy that it happens to the one dude on the entire field.
Yeah.
Like, what did he do?
Oh,
Who did he
but
piss
dude,
off?
that's so
He
fun.
must have said
Everybody
some
like,
shit.
okay,
Everyone
there we
runs
go.
away. They don't even know he got hit till later. They're like, oh shit, look.
Like, oh shit, he got struck.
Oh shit, dude, that's so fucked. Poor guy.
Yeah, that was a rough one to watch. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh wow, and he's alive.
To be honest, I didn't think there was still gonna be a body after that. I was like, oh shit, did he fucking just poof? Like, gone?
Damn.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Back down. Unluckiest person around there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Fuck.
Oof. People survive that shit though sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the time, really.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's a lot of the time they do. And then there's, I think it's coincidence, but there is people that, like, once they get struck by lightning, they end up getting struck. Like, again, like, there's some guy that got struck, like, 8 times or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, just over the course of his life.
Something like that.
Like, it's like, once lightning's like, hey, I found a human. I'm gonna keep shocking this one human. Like, hey, bud, high five.
5 years down the line. Hey, it's him again. Bang.
That's the guy. That's the guy I was talking about. Go say hi to him. He's my friend. Don't worry.
I can't even imagine what that feels like. Like I've just for the fun of it grabbed like live wires and shit, and I don't even think that's
Just for the fun of it.
I just wanted to see how it feels. Oh, Charlie, that hurt.
Oh my god.
I did see a clip once of a guy who got struck like twice on camera. It hit him, and then he got up from it and ran up the road, and then it hit him again. Like,
oh,
yeah.
that's God right there. You ain't getting me, you little bastard.
But he still got up and ran off. And I think he was alright.
Yeah, it's
Few
God being
scenes,
like,
yeah.
you didn't kill that person, but you were thinking about it. Oh, you think you can run away? Oh, man.
So his next clip, Stoney posted. I've never seen a guy so like chilled about being in an armed robbery.
Oh,
It's as if
the guy in the bar.
Yeah.
He's just telling him to give me your phone, give me your stuff, and the guy's just get off it. No.
he grabs the phone from the dude's hand.
Yeah. Such a gangster.
He looks like though he can't be arsed. He can't be bothered with all that kind of stuff.
I'm trying to.
He's like, you're not gonna do anything.
I gotta go home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to be. I'm sure he was thinking though, like, well, if you're gonna shoot me, you're gonna shoot me. If you're not, you're not.
Right.
So no, fuck you. Don't take my phone.
Yeah. He probably like saw it in him that he wasn't gonna do
He's
it.
like talking to him. I want to know what he was saying to him.
Yeah.
That's good.
Same. Some people, man.
So it's been all over the news, and we've posted clips in Discord. But the Beirut explosion happened.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit. Oh.
It's crazy.
It drives me insane. Like the more that got put out about it, that like kind of the negligence of that. I don't know much about like the political side of it, but that was obvious negligence. They had fucking sodium nitrate from years ago.
Right next door.
Yeah,
They-
right.
they-
fucking
Did you
next
hear
door.
what? Did you
They're
guys
so
hear what Trump
poor.
said about it though?
They're
What
so
did Trump
poor
say?
that
No,
they
no.
can't afford to.
There's like a minute video about it, and Trump says that it was an attack.
I honestly like. How crazy is it that a boat full
Everyone
of fireworks?
thought it was because it looked like the bomb went off.
Yeah,
But when you watch all the different
coincidence,
videos, there's
right?
the fire first and then the boom.
yeah. But
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
then,
so
like
the
even
reason
then,
they
think about
can't-
that though. You telling me somebody didn't know? Somebody could have known that there was a sodium nitrate there, and fucking
Maybe.
was like, hey,
It'd be interesting if that did come up later.
yeah, that'd be crazy. I wonder what would happen. What kind of wars we're looking at? Ooh.
Right?
It sounds somewhat like Trump would say, though. It's an attack.
Yeah, it was on YouTube. It's like a minute video. He got interviewed, and what he said was that it was an attack and everything. Like he said his apologies, like sorry that happened and everything. But yeah, he said it was an attack.
Well,
And someone, one of the interviewers goes, so you're saying it was an attack? You didn't think it was like a malfunction in the system or like something happened? And he goes, talk to my great generals, and they said it was some kind of explosion.
Interesting.
So
But yeah, if it was the ammonium nitrate, Beirut is so poor they can't dispose of it
no, that's
properly.
true. That's
or
true.
illegally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just been
thanks to
stopped
the
there.
good old US of A.
Man, they should have sold it.
Okay.
Then they'd
Yeah.
have the money. That's
It's
not
mad though from them
illegal.
There's like something out of a
My
movie or
God,
something,
though, like,
Yeah, that
like
was
Billy
pretty
falls in the
rough.
smoke.
when you watch
across,
all the different cam reviews of that shit, like
That's
I
that,
personally
Yeah.
think it's insane. Like when the clouds in the sky just fucking disperse.
yeah.
Like that's crazy shit to see. Like
I was watching like a compilation of the different like explosions and angles, and I had to stop because there was this one where it was this family, and they were like, they had to have been pretty close because I think they were watching it, but there's like a little kid standing next to his mom, and his mom had like baby on her, and like when the explosion went off, this like window panel shot out and just fucking hit the kid, and that dude, I like immediately started tearing up. I was like, nope, all right, I'm not watching any more of these videos. It like fucking broke me for like 10 minutes. I was like, I can't.
15 miles, man. It was 15 miles the radius, and 15 miles away from the blast. That's how far out that glass got shattered, no matter where you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, condolences to any people that died as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, there was some, but it's it's good that there wasn't more.
Yeah. Yeah, when I heard the death number, like, it still sucks, but I was relieved that it wasn't, you know, the whole fucking city, because it could have been, you know? Ooh.
That's crazy. Like, some of the videos, you can actually see the shockwave. You know how it looks like a big-ass bubble expanding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is just so trippy.
Yeah. Man, then what else we got?
I put it in Discord, the video, and the, oh shit.
Alright. Then we got, what do we got next? Oh, more TikTok news. I think the last time we were just talking about how Microsoft was planning on it, but now Trump has approved it. So the TikTok endeavor has now consecutively joined us on the podcast. It is one of the most interesting things to see develop.
It is. It's funny to see a president being so involved with a social media app.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, a lot of people are posting like really, like, some people post gruesome things, some people post funny things. I'm fine with the funny stuff.
TikTok is like the modern day easy access dark web, dude. Like, I didn't even know you could find some. Like, my fiance was just telling me that there's TikTok sections or whatever you want to call it. There's sections like 2 girls 1 cup sections on TikTok, and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird shit, and I
didn't even know you could find it. Like, how do you find that shit?
That's why, like, though it is rare, I really could back Trump on fucking banning TikTok, because, like, that shit's creepy.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
given the access, people will do fucking anything.
Yeah. It's like, there's a reason why we have, you know, the concept of the dark web, because that shit doesn't need to be part of the regular web.
No.
Let the fucking freaks be freaks. Just put them under the floor mat. Just sweep them under it. Like, man, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it.
I delve into the dark web at times just to get that, you know, okay, I'm alive, I'm a person, I have feelings still.
Yeah.
Some of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend one time that was like showing me some stuff, and he was just, you know, different parts of the dark web, and I'm like, dude, what? Like, why? Like,
It's
you
fun,
enjoy this? Like, and he's like, it's funny or whatever.
There's this
I'm like,
YouTuber I watch, and he does like reviews on dark web stuff. And this past one he was doing, he actually got the attention of a serial killer, and the serial killer mailed him fucking fingernails, teeth, all kinds of shit. Video clippings, just fucking.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, there's shit like that out there. It's fucking nuts. He sent them the kids' clothing, everything.
The serial killer has your address now, though. That's like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah. He's like, these are all the parts of you that I'm going to send to your family.
Insane. And he's actually working with law enforcement to try and find this guy.
Oh,
but,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's mad.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane. Alright. There's going to be a slight humming on my end, so excuse that.
I'm sorry,
That's just because the AC unit for these, like, apartments is, like, kind of embedded in the roof, so when the downstairs neighbor turn it on, it's like a...
Oh, you guys, like, central air.
Yeah. Yeah, central air is created from angels. Just gonna say.
Yeah.
Alright, so TikTok leads us to our boy, not really our boy, I'm not too fond of him because he's sort of a fuck boy, Jake Paul.
Who is it?
You know, here we are talking about him, so he's doing something right. Fucking Jake Paul. Man, like, I knew those brothers were ridiculous. Most of their YouTube content is just ridiculous, but it's crazy just the chain of events that happened. Because it started with the PF Chang's thing, and then it was him being like, fuck you, I'm not going to quarantine, I'm going to live my life. Throwing a big-ass party during Corona times. And
I
then...
don't understand.
And then the FBI knocking on his door and pulling out a shit ton of guns. I stopped paying attention to that news story at that point. I was like, okay. I get it now.
Yep.
So I don't know what the guns were. If, I could assume he was probably just getting them because he thought it was cool, like to have cred with his friends or something. Like, yeah, I have 30 guns, bro, but... And so, as much as I love YouTube and the internet, it's insane that the social media structure allows for enabling of people like this.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's insane. It's absolutely
the way,
insane.
oh my god, the way social media exploded to this thing where you can just clout chase and you got those people who give the clout for dumb shit. Like fucking Supreme Patty, that dude, which I love his shit by the way, but all he does is squeeze lemons into his fucking eyes and pass Coronas out. That's all. That's it. And he gets blowjobs at the occasional Denny's and fucking IHOP. But other than that, he literally got famous for fucking jumping off rooftops into pools and squeezing lemons into his eyes. People love that shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand this world. I wish I was just in an anime world.
And that's coming from a younger generation person too. He's like, I don't like the people I'm growing up with.
I don't.
Man.
Yeah. I think that's why you and I became such good friends, because it's like, man, he's 19, but he's not stupid. He's not stupid like the rest of these guys. I like him.
Because I know how to live.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's insane. Like, again, I love technology and like some aspects of social media, but it's so bizarre that we live in a world that the wholly
Nowadays,
enables just ridiculousness. Well, I guess coming from a time where there was public executions to now, it's better, but the last public execution was just at the end of the 1800s. It's like 1890 something, I believe. Which, like, if you think about that, that's like a person ago, like a generation ago. It's
that's not that long ago.
a lifetime. That's crazy that in that time frame we've not done that. To having YouTube
Man,
now.
can you imagine being a kid one of those kids back in those days, watching a public execution or hanging, and taking part and throwing like rocks and shit at the person?
Yeah.
Being hanged?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why, like, even though there are
enjoyed doing that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, even though there are absolute systemic issues with our current social world and everything like that, it's crazy when people say we haven't changed at all from our past, because like. That's literally, like I said, that's like a lifetime ago. Just a singular lifetime. One person that lived 100 years old, Like, and that, there's people that, like, even, there's actually really good podcast about that. It's called, like, Painter First or something like that. It's a really weird, like, German name. But it's by this guy, Dan Carlin, and it's, like, a 4-hour podcast, a really good listen. But he covers, like, just in gruesome detail some of these public executions and all of this stuff about that, and just like how people were. It was a thing that like you would go with your family to observe, like, oh, this criminal is getting executed publicly, let's go, and that was their evening. It's wild. People would get like aroused from that shit too. Start fucking in the stands, like, yeah, burn his skin up, burn his skin up.
Crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, and we haven't changed. Because, like, if I saw that, I'd probably puke. Like, and I'm not like a soft person, but I can't watch somebody literally get their fucking skin peeled off by searing hot tongs. Like, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those be fucking insane to watch.
Yeah, like I have trouble enough watching like some of those wildlife videos, but like I kind of I'm a masochist in a sense because like I make myself watch those videos sometimes just to keep myself in check for what nature is. Like, you know, if I was out and about in the fucking jungle, like I will never be mistaken that if a bear runs into me, I'm fucked. It's gonna likely eat me from the ass up, and I'm dead. Like, you know, so I like make myself watch those videos, and it's hard for me to watch sometimes because it's like, oh, you're watching another animal get fucking, you know, fucked up and killed or something. But
Oh, you're watching animal on animal stuff.
Yeah.
Man, have you seen some of the stuff out there what animals do to humans? Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I've seen some of those, but those are harder to watch. Like those, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, it's just one of those things that like I only do it because I thoroughly do not enjoy it, but I do it to like it keeps the concept of again what nature is in my head. It allows me to remain understanding that like nature will always be like a predator, you know. And I think that's a valuable thing to maintain your understanding because nowadays it's easy to forget that, you know. We have TVs and safety of roofs, central air, and vehicles that fly.
Yeah, you forget what's outside.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of forget, like, nature's there. Nature's always going to be there. And nature, most of the time, will fuck you up. All right. So, I don't think I set up the panel for Tyrant News Center, but we didn't really have much for it. So, I guess we'll just cover it in Oh Shit, It's the Internet. Because I guess it's a fair thing to... the whole console war nonsense over PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I find it hilarious that people are even arguing over this right now because, like, the consoles aren't out yet. Like, the specs are just numbers and specs. Like, you can't determine.
Mine's better than yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I just want people to stop. Like, save console war nonsense for when everything's crossplay. And then set up, like... PlayStation and Xbox tournaments, and then find out what community's better at any given game. That's a real console war, you know. Like
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like
that's why we need crossplay.
Hell yeah, we need crossplay everywhere. We need crossplay everywhere so we can settle those scores. You know.
Between PlayStation and Xbox, don't let those PC fucks come in. They'll fuck us all.
Yeah, they got the literal mechanical advantage.
They will literally fuck us all.
Yeah.
Some PC players. I've gone against a couple, but most of them have been hackers.
Yeah. Yeah, some PC players do manage to get their ass kicked. But there are the ones that's devastating. Like back in the day when me and Banger used to play a shit ton of Paladins, we would run into some PC players, and you could just tell. And then they'd just be like super laser. And you're like, oh no, they're using a fucking keyboard and mouse. Yeah.
Man, the shit talking we used to do in that game.
Oh my god. We were good though. I'll never forget the amount of shit talking people would do against me. Like I got called trash so many times for beating the shit out of people. That's the one thing I never understood in Paladins. Like I would get like shit talked to me for kicking someone's ass. Like and like you suck, you trash, blah blah blah. And I'm like
straight slapping them when you're still trash.
Yeah, like you're mad, I can tell, but I don't think this is how shit talking works. You're doing it wrong, buddy. I got called a hacker once, which made me so happy. It was some guy.
That's when you know you're good.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're good.
He called me a hacker, and I ended up looking up his stats, and he had over 2,000 hours in the game, and I was at that point at like 150 hours. And
Jeez.
He called me a hacker. I'm like, no, bud. Listen, this is raw fucking skill, homie. Yeah. So yeah, I hope with the new consoles that we can steer away from this fucking console war nonsense. Because like, you can maybe throw down a debate about which console's better based off of their exclusives, but then that also does come down to preference. Like, do you prefer more open-end single-player games like God of War or The Last of Us? Like, then yes, PlayStation would realistically be the better system. Or do you prefer one of the greatest first-person shooters of all time being Halo? And then yes, Xbox would be the best, you know. But Yeah, and I think the only other thing was the big GTA and Red Dead updates. I heard Red Dead broke the game for a couple of days. I
Yep.
didn't personally
Yeah, like they
experience
always do.
it.
I'm glad they
what,
sorted it out quick enough though.
yeah. What happened?
Just
What
in
what
time
was the
for our
issues?
There were no animals. Your NPCs weren't spawning or talking to you. Your
No
camp
guns, yeah.
was
I've had loads of
invisible.
stuff.
You couldn't spawn your camp. Yeah, that's a lot of shit.
Damn. So
Like every time they come up with something new for the game or a fix, they always break something, and it's way worse than the fix.
no, somebody's got some like crunchy going on. It's like grinding
I
sound.
hear some mud
Yeah.
being rolled up.
Who's
I know that
smoking the
sound.
devil's lettuce? Who's doing it? Dan.
No.
That's funny. The
Is
granny
your Stoney
stopped
talking?
and
Yeah.
talking about it.
Oh,
shit.
He's like, I'm just gonna do this while he's talking. Let's get lit.
So yeah, what's
Do it
what's
as
going
quiet
on
as
with Red Dead?
possible.
Oh my god.
That's great.
So, what you may have missed, and I'm just playing. Yeah, so Red Dead broke itself but fixed itself because it seemed pretty stable yesterday. Like, we had a couple disconnects right at the
that was-
end. You
It's one of
know?
the best that game ever worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was fine yesterday.
With the amount of people we had.
Yeah. That was fun.
Usually,
though.
whenever I get on, it goes like you get your issues and your kick at the beginning of when you start
Yeah.
gaming, but then for the rest of the time it's
Right
all
out.
right. But last night was just smooth for me. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect last night.
All right.
Of course, it glitched a bit when they smashed into each other, but
Oh my god, I have some great clips of the horse
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I died every time.
yeah, I did. Yeah, 'cause I found it better when you were in first person because it was easier to aim.
Yeah.
Has anyone done much of the naturist rule or any of it at all? Caught any legendary animals? Right?
I've done the bison and one of the wolves so far. That's just fun. It's really cool. I like how they did this new role, and they made it so where it's a bit of a longer grind because you don't get like all this experience from it like the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, if you can decide to still just kill the animals for the one guy Gus, or there's the naturalist chick Harriet. If you kill animals too much and you go to like talk to her and do missions and stuff, she sprays you with like this pheromone spray or whatever she made, and sometimes you wake up on the complete other ass end of the map if she does it that way, and you got to run all the way back to her.
Yeah.
So it's an
Oh,
interesting role. If you hurt animals, she'll fuck with you and make you have to run halfway across the map over and over again.
That's crazy.
It's nice though. I like that. Now you can actually make clothing from the animal skins that you get.
Oh yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
get a
the
bear
crocodile
head.
suit.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
I have it in the story mode.
You have it in the story mode. God, don't yell at me. I'm just playing.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so yeah, and then GTA had the big summer update. New car, I heard that was pretty awesome. Bunch of new cars. And all
There's, I
that.
think, 15, 12 or 15.
Yeah, 15
Mhm.
total.
Got the yacht missions now. Which
Which
are also pretty fun.
Like, are all 15 visible to us right now? Because I know one of the new cars was the podium car, and that one wasn't out yet.
15 cars?
Yeah.
I think
Like, did they
Most
release
of them
15
are.
total, okay? So there are some that are still going to be released later.
Yeah, so like
I was like, I swear I didn't see no 15 new cars, but like the new rim set, the street rims, and some of the updated
that looks
off-road
dope.
tires.
Oh, I like them. Yeah,
Oh,
Those are
yes.
dope.
I stuck some
Oh,
nice
man.
rims on that Supra that I got. I
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
section. Sweet.
Same.
Yeah.
But I don't have a yacht or any decent amounts of cash to be doing out like that, so I'll just be fucking around and gaming as usual.
Yeah. We gotta start doing some warehouse missions and cells so that we can get our car needs going again.
Alright. So that's pretty fun. Nothing too new. I think, all the usual stuff. Like, it's really just upcoming things, Cyberpunk's
pretty
coming
much.
soon. Beyond Light, the Destiny expansion's coming soon, and that's pretty much just waiting for the new consoles, which I'm hype about. So it's gonna be good. Alrighty, games of the motherfucking week.
Is D2 taking the top spot now?
I think so. Yeah, I think Destiny
Yeah.
is kind of taking over a little
Destiny
bit.
is
Destiny's taking over.
definitely, especially now that we got a nice little raid team going.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
That shit
I
was
need to
fun.
join that team, man.
Oh my god.
I know we do other bits of stuff like GTA and Red Dead, but I'm finding myself getting so drawn into playing Destiny.
Dude, it's fun.
I'm gonna have to invest some more time in it because it's class.
Yeah, it's so nice having the game in its current state because, like, you know, the reason why I even stopped playing it back in year 1 and 2 was just because, like, it's nothing like it is. It was nothing like it is now. So having the game be just feeling completely refreshing and just the amount of end game complexities that you run into and the amount of content that there currently is, like, it's really fun. And then especially now that we got enough people, like, to accumulate just a raid team on the fly like that, like, that's fun as fuck too. Because now
those raid mechanics too were super fun. It was like playing WoW but fucking FPS style.
Yep, that
was awesome.
Yeah, the lady used a similar reference. She was like, yeah, it's kind of like ESO when you would do like a veteran dungeon and you have to fulfill certain mechanics. She's like, but it feels like even more intense. And I'm like, yeah, because you're like the first person feel with
way
mechanics
more
like
intense.
that. Yeah,
way more intense. And you have fucking like your ammo runs out and shit.
Yep.
And, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a ESO or WoW
you have
thing
limited
where you can
amount
get healed.
of times
like,
you can res people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
That shit
wild.
was crazy. My hands were so sweaty. I was like, fuck, man, I don't know how much more of this I can do. Fucking fingers keep slipping and shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that clip you put in the game clips channel. You
I
guys
was so
all
glad
landed
I
on the
caught
platform.
that. Yeah.
How did you get that? That was sick.
I just count. So I have my recording for 45 seconds. So after the initial of us flying in and stuff and walking in, I counted 45 seconds before I hit record. So that way we record the past 45 seconds. And when I went back and looked, I was like, oh shit, I caught like, I think 80% of it was black, but then it went in like the last couple of seconds was that one perfect clip. I was like, yes, I got it.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. That's the Leviathan.
Yeah, that shit is awesome. And then the ending, what happens after you kill him, I was like, what the fuck? It's like, you didn't even kill him. Just kill his fucking clone, and there's thousands more.
Yep, it's fucking wild, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah.
Do you mind if I save that clip and use it?
Do it.
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
Do it.
No, that will be perfect.
Everything I put on a Tyrant thing is for anything TyCo, man.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, yeah. So it's mainly been that. I know a solid chunk of us have been in Red Dead. That's mainly like Beats and OG and all those people. And then I know we've had like a handful of people really delving into GTA, but I think a lot of us really, we've been kind of focusing on that Destiny grind. I know I have. I'm sold on it right now. I'm almost. I'm like on the way to the actual like.
I'm pretty much there. I'm at the point now where I'll be playing something and I'm like, you know what? I want to hop on Destiny and grind out a couple. See if I can get a couple more power levels.
Yeah.
Some kind of progression to make me feel like okay, I'm going to somewhere in this game.
Yeah.
I've liked grinding it so far to get to that level. I was amazed at how much power it jumped up when Snowy showed us.
Right? Oh my god!
Mission to do in the armor. That soul
straight up to 1,000. I was like, what the hell? That was so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. The Solstice armor is a pretty smooth way to level up now. But yeah. Now I'm excited. I'm excited to get you guys up there because now that there's more of us and everybody's in range to do some of like the normal versions of these raids. Like we could, I want to start doing them weekly, and I want to start doing the dungeons more regularly because we have enough people.
That's what I was gonna say. I would love to do more of those dungeons because it has like that jump quest feel to it. I'm like, fucking,
yeah.
I haven't done a dungeon yet.
You want to do one after the podcast?
Fuck it, let's do it.
I'm so down. Dude, it's fun. But yeah, what the fuck? Hold on a second, kiddos, break time. Okay. So yeah, that's really been it for me, honestly. And you guys as well. Now that I'm getting you into the end game feels, which is nice. All right, so Nerdy Limelight doesn't have much this week because I was working on. I didn't want to just do another segment of our clips. I really wanted to showcase community clips, but didn't get it. So I'm gonna try again with another community challenge at some point to really drive that, and then I might, I don't know. I'll try and figure something out. I maybe even like messaging people directly or whatever. But I really want to showcase the community stuff. But I guess for the Nerdy Limelight, I can mention we do have a new content creator. His name is Golden Gamer Dark, I believe, on YouTube. So I'll probably I'll shoot a link down. He's got some interesting content, some unique content. So we're working with him on developing his channel and everything like that. So I'll give him a little shout out. It's work in progress. We'll definitely get some diverse content out of his channel that doesn't feel just like the basic Tyrant channel, which is the podcast and our videos and everything like that. So it'll be nice to have a little bit of that diversity. Okay. Well, does anybody have anything else? Any other highlights for other peeps?
No.
No?
That's a one-shot 6 kills clip that he put in the game clips channel. It was pretty crazy.
Who?
Dirty
Dirt.
Death.
Oh, Dirt.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, what game is it on there?
Oh, that's Division 2.
Oh, yeah. One shot, 6 kills. Nice.
Yeah.
Travis crazy. Him and Fallon with the 4-backs.
That's crazy.
That is a nice fucking feed, though.
Yeah.
When you get shit like that,
Is he
you
the
know that
dark side?
motherfucker lost his mind.
I'm trying to see if those are the players. Oh yeah. Jesus. It's ruthless.
It's wild.
Oh!
That is devastating.
Oh.
My God. Yeah.
That was me at that point. I'm like, yep, I'm good on this game for the day. Fuck everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way sometimes when I like go on sprees in games. I'll have like a game that's just a shutout, and I'm like, I don't think I should play this anymore today because I've set such a high bar for myself. I ain't getting that.
And then it's the adrenaline dump the whole time. It's just going.
Yeah, that was like this one time in Paladins. I ended up getting a match, and it was a competitive match too, a ranked match, and I didn't die the whole entire time. And it's like. Not until the very end. Like the very end, I finally said something. I was like, "Holy shit, I didn't die!" And then, like the whole rest of the day, I was just like, anytime I died, I'm like, man. It was crazy though. I came close like a bunch of times, and then I think it was just that I set such a high bar, and then kind of ruined the rest of my games that day. Alright.
I miss the Paladin days.
Yeah, I do and
Gotta
don't.
get back into it.
I'm on the right. I feel like I hit my prime in it. I'm ranked out. Season 2, I was platinum 2, and I'm willing to accept that.
When we hit plat, we were so happy.
Yeah, it's a well-deserved ranking. Kicked ass to get there. Alrighty, so we can hop into the weekly weeboo.
Shit.
Okay, so I am caught up on some stuff now from the last time. I only got.
Okay.
I watched fucking Sword Art this morning though. Oh my
Episode 18.
God, bro, that
Yo.
shit got me. I
know, bro.
There was a couple different points, like when he was sitting there fucking smashing his hand into his chest. I was like, no, don't do it, stop.
I know. Crazy move. Teary-eyed.
Dude, it was just so fucking brutal. And then when he turned around and said, "It's okay, I'm back," I was like,
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. They're bringing a lot of people back. I was like, shit.
Yeah, dude, he's about to fucking kick some ass. Like, and that's crazy too. Like, he did the enhanced armaments and froze everybody.
Mhm.
Like, just one real quick little. There you go.
But with his arm,
Mhm.
that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it was showing a hand there. He walks up to it and puts his hand right into it, and he has his arm back.
Yeah.
It's like, shit.
Yeah, he's on another level. And dude, oh my god. Yeah, this is about to be crazy. It's gonna be a dope fight.
God, I need to catch up on Sword Art. I missed that fucking show.
Dude, it's so good right now. It is so fucking
Every time you guys
good.
talk about it, I'm like, fuck, I need to watch that shit again.
Yeah. It's absolutely
Oh,
worth
Like
the watch.
the last Sword Art I watched was the GGO, the gun game. That was the very last one.
Yeah, so you're not far behind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because after GGO, I think it is Alization. And then,
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
Alization War of the Underworld.
yeah,
So
which is what
you're
we're
only
at
like
now.
30, you're like 40, almost like 40 something episodes away, which isn't bad.
Yeah. And it's definitely really good at that point. Like, so it is
I'll
a
have to
fun
do a
grind.
binge day one of these days and catch up.
Yeah.
That's actually an anime that I can watch on.
Where do you guys watch? My daughter's really getting into it. And they're
Um,
struggling to find
I think
find
most of the ones we
episodes.
watch are kind of on the violent side.
Sword Art might be okay though.
Not
Or I don't know
during
about
No,
Alization.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
maybe
no,
not.
Yeah, Alization takes it to a whole new level.
I know One Piece. A lot of younger kids watch like One Piece.
Yeah, what
One Piece is good.
For
My
yeah, there's
anime
parts
It's a
with
lot of
One Piece.
episodes.
library is very small.
Yeah.
I'm super selective about my anime.
Yeah, there is a couple episodes with One Piece that do get a little more brutal, but it's nothing terrible. They do fight a bit, but it's not like
Fullmetal Alchemist is
Yeah.
good. Seven Deadly Sins are good too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they came out the new season.
what?
Oh, they did?
Okay.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
Season
Okay.
4.
Oh my god!
Okay, that's a shit.
Oh my god! I watched it.
Shit. Cause yeah,
Yeah, I'm
last-
not even. I'm on like episode 6, but shit is dope right now.
Yeah. So
Like,
our boy
you see a bunch of
Meliodas
stuff.
being crazy still. He being more crazy.
Yeah, which I mean, what our buddy John has been telling us or telling me that it's getting intense, and I was like, shit, because he
Yeah.
caught up all the way, so
Oh,
he
shit.
finished season 4 already.
Oh
So
shit.
I need to catch up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause yeah, we found out in the last season that his commandment, he dies and comes back, but every time he comes back, he like loses a part of his, soul or
Mhm.
whatever. So it's like he just becomes more and more evil. Like, that's fucking crazy. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. So obviously,
Yeah,
that's
you'll
gonna
get to
take
see
part.
some intense
Ooh,
shit.
Shit, I'm excited now.
Mhm.
I'll have to do a binge day.
What else? My Hero dropped 2 episodes.
What?
Yeah, but it's nothing like going into the next season. It's kind of, I would
Fillers?
say fillers, but yeah, it's pretty much like they're in a training thing
Okay.
for 2
I'll
episodes.
still peep it. That's pretty dope. Yeah, My Hero is one of the only ones that like even their fillers kind of have something there, because a lot of
Yeah.
their fillers really is just training and shit. So it's like you get to
Mhm.
see something cool. All right, that's dope.
Did you watch One Piece?
Not the episode that came out today, but the episode before that, where they start talking more about all the stuff that fucking about Momonosuke's sister, and then the old dude pulls the fucking hockey force push thing or whatever, and
Yeah.
Luffy's like,
You'll
teach
get to
me.
see. Yeah, you'll get to see a little bit of that stuff. You'll get to see, and there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
There's like one little thing. It's nothing super crazy, but it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
I'm waiting for
it
Big Mom
wasn't
to
like
show
a-
up. That shit's about to get crazy. When she shows up at Udon. Like that? No, I don't know, dude.
I can't say anything about it.
Okay, so she shows up. Understood.
Well, well, she doesn't. So she shows up nearby it. That's all I'll say.
Okay, fair.
That they get close to the area, but
Okay.
you're about to see some shit, and I'm like, ah, fuck, this this is gonna be a little scary. For what's gonna happen? And then, did you watch Fire Force?
That's the one that I'm still a little behind on, but I did watch. Man, what was the episode? They're in the town, and I saw the girl that does the little fucking line thing. The fifth pillar. So I've seen a little bit of her abilities and the fight between the walk dude and Shinra.
Oh yeah,
Which that homie is crazy.
that
Walk!
dude's sick.
Boo!
Yeah,
Boo!
when he
just
made
walks and
that,
blows shit up.
when he made her friend, that one skinny guy that was behind him,
Oh
just
my
explode.
god, yeah.
That shit.
He
That
just
was
palmed
when
him,
I was
dude.
telling you. that was when I was telling you shit. They're not holding back anymore.
Yeah,
He
that
just
dude
blew up.
fucking murdered him. Just a clack. Oh man, yeah, and that wasn't even with an ability or anything. He just palmed him.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it's
just
his
palmed
hand.
him.
Like, dude's just dumb strong. Oh man. All right.
Did you watch? Are you watching The God of High School?
No, not yet. I haven't
You gotta
really
watch
had. Yeah,
It's
I
good.
definitely I have it in my queue because like I read the description. I'm like, okay, that seems like it's gonna be really cool. But I just
Yeah,
haven't
it's
really
dope.
been watching much. Honestly, I've been so heavy on the Destiny grind.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah,
I don't think
that,
anything crazy about Black Clover yet. Nothing super crazy. They're still in there.
Yeah,
They're fillers.
yeah, that kind of saddens me a bit. I want more. Console. There we go.
But I was kind of scared because I have notifications on Shonen Jump, and I'm not reading Black Clover or anything, but all the title was Asta and Ami are like in trouble or something, and I was like, oh shit, I can't. I'm not gonna read it,
Oh,
but
damn.
I know it's gonna get fucking crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's about it. And Dragon Ball still got a couple more weeks for the new chapter.
So next weekend,
Next weekend, word.
yeah, we got 4 more days.
Oh yeah. All right, that's dope.
I do have some dope screenshots from Sword Art. I might put them to our Weeb Society.
Yeah. Oh, you know that's what we could do because you and I have gotten a pretty solid collection of images. We could show
I have
those
a
off
shirt.
one day. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll probably do that one day for the weekly Weebloo section. Show off some dope screenshots and because yeah, anime really does
See if we
make
have
for
any.
really nice stuff. All right, man. Let's switch to the outro. Okay, well that's about that. I'm definitely about to hop on some Destiny, and I know somebody wanted to do a dungeon. So if you want, and then we would need a third. So if anybody else here wants to do a dungeon,
I promise I won't go on time.
You little quiet stoner.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty, everybody.
That's crazy.
Well,
Like,
I guess we will catch
one
each other
last
on the.
thing
Oh,
before we do the outro.
you sound
Oh,
quiet.
Yeah.
sorry, it's just my ADHD. So the Me6 bot. Do any of y'all watch Rick and Morty?
I haven't watched the latest season, but I've watched the 3 seasons before.
So you know about Mr. Me6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Is that
Mr.
what the
Meeseeks.
bot- Is that what the bot is based off of?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm glad I'm not the only one who picked up on that shit.
Yeah, that's
Yo, all this time that fucking bot, I was like, can I ask that in chat? No, that's a
Oh, Mr. Meeseeks.
That shit.
Yeah, it's totally
Oh
based
my-
off of him.
Oh my fucking god, okay.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, I thought it was like people would just know. I didn't. That's
I
like.
was like, God, did they do that on purpose? Like, it's
He's
okay,
blue.
cool. I'm glad
He
I
looks-
finally got that shit out of my fucking brain.
Do you think we could change the picture of the Macy's of that to like his or like the picture from Rick and Morty?
Oh my god, that'd be
Maybe?
so dope.
That'd be
That'd be
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
Oh my god. So perfect.
Just having him screaming.
Miss P6, you reach level 15.
Oh my god. Existence hurts.
Oh, it's like one of the best episodes ever. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
that shit was funny.
All right. Well, guess we could call it that. Another hour long podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Down the hatch. Yeet yeet. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the other side. I'm about to whip up the Xbox and hop in some dungeon. Just got to figure out which one we want to do. But
Okay.
alrighty, let's rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some lunch because I'm starving, and then I'll be on.
Yeah, I will get some breakfast. Same here. Get some
Alright.
breakfast and then.
Cool. Alrighty, guys. Bye, Dan Dan. Bye, Banga.
Catch you later.
Bye.
All right. See you on the flip side.